Greetings to all. Welcome to AWS Solution Architect Associate training sessions. Welcome you all once again. So during this session, it is mentioned as a demo session, but it is going to be a live session. One of the live session we are presenting as a demo session so that you can understand or whoever interested how the training is going on and they can review without paying any amount. They can understand how the training is going on, what is the content, how we are going to get benefit. All those details you can understand today and tomorrow. That is weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 2 hours for each weekend session. So first two sessions, these two sessions are live sessions, are presenting as a demo for whoever interested. They need to understand how it is going to be useful to enhance their technical skills in the cloud journey. Okay. Everyone is allowed to speak up. Okay. I'm going to allow everyone to unmute. Okay. You can unmute yourself. If you are not able to unmute, you are not getting any option to unmute, then only you can raise the hand and you can send a message. Generally, presenting the session and watching the message, it is a little difficulty. So please, if you are need to interrupt me at any point of time, you can unmute yourself and ask the query. Okay. So once again, welcome you all. First, initially, let's. Yes, I'm going to explain each and everything. Just wait for a few more minutes. I'm going to answer all your queries, whatever the queries you are going to get, so that if during the session, if you are not able to understand what I'm speaking about, what I'm talking about, you can interrupt me at any point of time. There is a questionnaire option will be there in the middle of the session. There you can ask whatever the question it may be. Okay. And you can interrupt me at any point of time throughout this session. Okay. If you are not able to unmute yourself, then only send a message, or unmute, not able to unmute, then only send a message. Okay. Let's continue. Once again, welcome you all to AWS training sessions. I'm Srinivas, the trainer, and you joined this batch, weekend batch 337. Before continuing, just introduce about few minutes about the general information about this training procedure and what is all about, how it is going to go, all those things we are going to discuss. Yes, please.
Sorry.
Okay. Just wait for 2 more minutes. You can ask questions. Let me proceed.
Yes, sir.
If you are not speaking anything, kindly mute, go to mute, please. Thank you. Thanks for understanding. Okay. AWS Solution Architect Associate is a well-known cloud skills, entry-level cloud skills and solution architect course details and all those things. What all the topics we are going to cover as part of this AWS Solution Architect. This is the certification. This is the course. Whoever looking for cloud journey, for example, software developer, IT, the admin, or network admin, or any kind of IT infrastructure they are doing in a traditional environment. For them, it is a starting journey to understand how AWS cloud is. You are in a position to understand in a detail in a little moment. Okay. This batch started today, that is 3rd August, and every weekend, that is Saturday and Sunday, daily 2-hour session. Sorry, weekend, 2 sessions will be there. One session on Saturday, second session will be on Sunday. Each session starts at 6 p.m. IST and continue until 8 p.m. That means each session, each weekend session, 2 hours. Okay. That is about this weekend batch. Okay. So what is the general information about this batch? I'm going to connect to the website. Just a moment. As soon as you log into this logiclabstech.com, www.logiclabstech.com, wherein you can have that access to this website without registration. Without registration, you just click on this upcoming batches. Once you click on that upcoming batches, you will find what are the batches are scheduled in current week or within a week are going to schedule. We are providing Logic Labs technologies, online trainings are providing on emerging technologies. You can find different technologies like AWS, AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps, Linux administration, CCNA, and many more. Experienced faculties are providing training sessions on emerging technologies. So one of these emerging technologies, Cloud Journey, that is AWS Solution Architect Associate. This is a batch you joined today. If you are not part of WhatsApp community, please log into this www.logiclabstech.com and choose that, click on upcoming batches. You will find upcoming batches information. Click on this upcoming batches and you can find out this batch information, that is batch number 337, and what is the start date, who is the trainer, and what is the duration on each weekend, that is Saturday, Sunday, and you will find a link for WhatsApp community. I'll provide this WhatsApp community link on the chart. If you are not part of WhatsApp community, please be part of WhatsApp community, wherein you will get a regular updates about this particular course. You might be part of other WhatsApp community group, but to get a regular about updates, if the trainer is not able to conduct the session any one weekend, you are going to get an update on WhatsApp community. Not only that, for these 2 demo sessions, admin team is going to share YouTube recording session, YouTube link, wherein you can share with your friends how the training is continuing, how the training is going on, so that you can understand, is it relevant to learn this particular knowledge to enhance the technical skills. And you will find payment link, course content, all those details available. This Zoom link is valid for only today and tomorrow. This particular Zoom link is only applicable for to get a demo registration link. Demo sessions today and tomorrow. Before joining tomorrow, you can register and get a demo link. After which, without this demo link, once you complete the payment, also you are in a position to get a link to attend these live sessions. Okay, this is all about this particular batch. That is the information it is provided here in this PPT. First point, for any queries, you can contact our admin team you can send a mail at support@logiclabstech.com. These 2 mobile numbers are available on WhatsApp. These 2 numbers are available on WhatsApp. The admin team is going to help you if you find any difficulties to access payment link, not able to join WhatsApp link, WhatsApp community. You can send a mail, whatever the error you are going to get to complete the payment, or to access the portals, any kind of query, admin team is available on email, or else you can send a WhatsApp communication. These two numbers are available on WhatsApp as well. Outside India, you can call on WhatsApp. Admin team is happy to help you, assist you to fulfill your requirement. Okay. So the first two sessions, as I said, these are the live sessions converted as a demo, how this session is going on. Okay. These first two sessions are free to attend. No need to pay anything. You can understand how the training is going on. So third session onwards, that is next week Saturday. Next week Saturday onwards, whoever completes the payment, they will get automatically. No need to coordinate with the admin team to get a separate link. By default, whoever completes the payment, they will get a Zoom link to join the live sessions without interruption. Okay. This is about first two sessions and third sessions, all those details. This is important point. No batch shifting. What is no batch shifting? You can see that as soon as you ready to complete the payment, for example, you log into this large www.logiclabstech.com, wherein you are going to click on login. You can log in this particular website with your Gmail account or any email account. For that email only, you are going to get a communication. What is a Zoom link and all those details. Admin team is in a position to respond to your queries. Once you log in, click on upcoming batches. This is the upcoming batches information is available here. You just click on this upcoming batches and find out the batch number. And then you click on payment link. Once you click on payment link, let me showcase. Once you, first of all, you need to log in with your email ID and then you need to click on payment link. Once you click on payment link, you need to, before buying the course, whatever the debit card or credit card you are going to use, that should be enable international transaction. If the debit or credit card is not enable international transactions, you are not in a position to complete the payment. Okay, that is the first criteria which you need to check. And at the same time, before completing the payment, make sure you are paying to right batch. This is a batch number 337, and you are paying this particular course for AWS Solution Architect Associate, and the trainer name is Srinivas. Just make sure this batch number is a unique batch number. Make sure you are making the payment for this particular batch and complete the payment, so that once the payment is completed, you are not in a position to shift to any other batch. So kindly cross check for what batch, what course you are making the payment. So you can check batch number 337 and make sure click on buy course. Before click on buy course, you need to make sure log in with your email ID. Okay, that is important things. If you find any difficulties to make the payment, you can send a mail communication to, as I said, support. This is a mail ID. Admin team is readily available to assist you whatever the query it may be. And these two numbers are available, WhatsApp numbers and normal mobile communication. Outside India, they can reach on these two numbers for any kind of assistance. The admin team is available. Logic Lab support team, that admin team is available Monday to Saturday between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. Please try to reach, so they are able to assist you for any kind of queries to access this portal, to complete the successful payment. And at the same time, there are other things I'm going to explain to any kind of issues, you are in a position to coordinate with admin team using one of the communication. Okay. So please make sure no batch shifting. Before making the payment, try to understand and choose right payment link to complete the payment. Yeah. Next one. As I said, you should be part of WhatsApp community. The WhatsApp community link I'm going to provide on chat window. Let me get that WhatsApp community link from the same Logic Labs Technologies website portal, wherein you click on upcoming batches, wherein you find the batch number 337. WhatsApp community link will be there. Just click on the link and you copy this WhatsApp community link and you can open in your mobile. Just copy this link. Automatically you will get a link for join chart. This is a AWS Architect Associate session, batch number 337. Okay, you just click on join chart, you will be part of WhatsApp community so that you are in a position to get a regular updates. This is important. Please be part of WhatsApp community. I'm sending a chat message. There are a couple of messages are there. Give me some time. I'll go through those messages. If I am not answered any question, I'll try to answer in a little moment. Okay. So the important thing of this online live sessions, the online training, all live sessions are going to record. This particular session also getting recorded. So this record session will be available on LMS Graphy portal. This LMS Graphy portal is accessible for lifetime for paid participants. Whoever completes the payment, they are going to get a information how to access this LMS Graphy portal, wherein all recorded sessions, all notes, whatever the notes, this PPT file, whatever the PDF file, whatever the running notes, all those files will be uploaded to this LMS Graphy portal along with this particular live recorded session. So that even if you miss one session also, you are in a position to play that video at any point of time from anywhere, any location. And this access is a lifetime. Once you complete the payment, you are in a position to access this particular portal for lifetime. Anytime you can play a number of times, and whatever the files we upload, they can be downloaded. Only recorded session, there is no option to download. You can play a number of times on any device. Okay. So this access will be provided to only whoever completes the payment. The first two sessions will be published on YouTube without paying a payment. You can refer to your friends with this recorded session so they can understand how the training is going on. Okay. So as I said, Logic Labs support team, that is admin team, is available Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. Okay. This is all about general information. We are available on social media. You can find, join the www.logiclabstech.com. I'm going to provide all this information on the chat window. You can follow on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, all sites, social media, Logic Labs Technologies information is available. You can click on that one of the link. You are in a position to. Are you getting the message? Is everyone getting a message? Are you able to unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I have.
thank you.
Yes.
My audio is
Yes.
clear enough, and if you find any difficulties to understand or any blur or anything, at any point of time, you can interrupt me without any hesitation. This training module for you, and please make sure interact with the trainer. Okay, so let's continue.
Yeah.
Thank you. We are proceeding with the training session, that is AWS, Amazon Web Services, that is Solution Architect Associate. Today's agenda is introduction, course overview, the training procedure, and we are going to complete one important step today itself, that is registration for a free tier account. We have to create a free tier account. I'm going to guide you what are the steps we need to complete to log in AWS Management Console. Let's proceed. Introduction. Myself, Leela Srinivas, having a 22 years of IT experience, played different roles, started from a customer support executive, system administrator role, consultant, senior consultant, team lead, technical lead, manager. Different roles played over this 22 years of IT career. And having extensive virtualization experience, Hyper-V and VMware, and 3 years of experience in cloud technologies, that is AWS and Azure. An important thing is that I have been providing training sessions, in-house training sessions like this, online training modules delivering through Logic Labs technologies. I am certified professional virtualization as well as cloud technologies, that is Azure, AWS, and Microsoft professional certifications, and IT IL related procedure certification as well. So this is all about myself. If you want, introduce yourself. What is your expectation from this particular course? If you have any questions, you can happily unmute yourself, tell your name and what is current role you are playing, what is your expectation. If you have any questions, please ask me. If you don't, anyone, if you not, no questions, no need to proceed with the expectation. I'll proceed with my explanation about who are eligible, to whom it is applicable. All those details I'm going to explain. If you have any questions, if you want to interact with me, you can ask, you can unmute. If you are not able to unmute, please raise a hand. Currently, everyone is allowed to. Yes, Mohammed, please.
Yes, I myself Mohammad Reza,
Yeah, hi,
and
Mohammed.
I have 14 years of experience, and I'm currently working as a senior full stack developer.
Okay, very good.
I have this question, Yani. Once you this training is completed, and if Yani, even if we buy the course and the whole training is completed, so what materials would be given, Yani, in the form of PDF, or the whole explanation would be there in the form of labs written on a PDF, or what exactly? What
Okay,
exact materials? Yeah.
very good question, Mohammed. First of all, throughout this course, for example, this course is designed for total 13 to 15 sessions. That means each session on a weekend, 2 hours. This session is currently recording. And once this session is completed, this particular session will be uploaded. The recorded session will be uploaded to LMS Graphy portal. That is, your whatever the live session, whatever the steps I have been performing on live session, those will be available so that you can play at any point of time and you can follow that how I am going to perform. Okay, and then it is important here, by watching the video, you are in a position to perform hands-on practice the technology in such a way that you need to practice. Without practice, simply listening is not going to work out. This cloud technology, AWS Solution Architect Associate, providing 12 months free tier account access to AWS Management Console. What is that 12 months? I'm going to explain in a little moment. So there is no issues of practicing. The only thing is you should have an intention to learn the technology. The live session and recorded session will guide you to how to practice, and AWS Management Console provides 12 months free tier account. That means you can practice without paying single rupee, single dollar to that AWS, but you are going to get extensive practice on the console. That practice gives you experience how to design the solution. In a traditional environment, if you want to do a practice, you need to look for environment. You need to look for live environment. In this particular cloud technologies, AWS, you are in a position to create on your own the live environment. You can replicate whatever the organization infrastructure you are planning to support. That same infrastructure you can replicate, and you can explore what are the kinds of issues are going to come into picture and how to resolve that issues. You can practice by using this 12 months free tier. As part of this course, you will get recorded session. That record session, I am going to perform a couple of steps. That steps will be documented in this text or PDF. These files, whatever this is a running notes, what are the topics we are going to discuss, what are the steps we are going to perform. All those details will be available in this notes. This notes file will be uploaded to along with recorded session. So these note files you can download and you can understand step by step. At the same time, the same live steps will be available on recorded session. You can pause and practice. So that is a feasibility available. At the end of the session, we are going to provide a dump and we are going to provide some links wherein you need to practice for exam preparation. Okay. This course is designed for everyone, whoever looking for IT role that is eligible for freshers. I hope until this point I clarified, Mohammed. Any clarification on this question? The material section?
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone having any question? There is a chat message. Is it applicable for freshers? Yes. The only thing is you need to have a intention to learn. Generally, if you want to get a practice on a, what do you say? If you want to get a practice on any environment, you need to have a lab. Sometimes getting access to the lab, it is very difficult to practice. But AWS Management Console, let me log into that AWS Management Console. How to log in, how to register, all those things I'm going to explain little moment, just a moment. I'm showing the console how it is. Even students who are looking for IT role during the studies, they can understand going through these cloud technologies. How it is suitable to understand this entire journey. It is so easy. I make you to understand each and every bit of this particular cloud technologies. You will feel easiness to access and navigate in this AWS Management Console, how to practice. It is so easy. Just you need to have an intention to learn the IT infrastructure. For example, if you want to Linux platform, for example, if you want to develop a code as a software programmer, or if you want to practice how that server infrastructure will be, you need a system, you need to set up complete data center setup. Without that, you are not in a position to understand how IT infrastructure is going to work. A software developer, how he is going to generate a code. To generate a code also, you need to access the environment to develop the code, to test the code, and all those things requires an environment. That entire environment, you are in a position to design yourself and do the practice and understand the relation between the different components in the IT world. A traditional environment, for example, 10 systems are there. 10 systems to deploy, I need to have a setup like a building, a room, and I need to purchase the systems. I need to install operating system. I need to develop network infrastructure. And then I need to prepare the environment to achieve my goal. But here, in this AWS Management Console, you are in a position to navigate different services. We are going to experience all these services. Some services are related to AWS Solution Architect Associate. That is a basic entry point for cloud technologies. If you want to develop a software code or testing or anything, you want to practice an application, everything, first of all, you need to understand AWS Solution Architect Associate, wherein you are in a position to create a IT infrastructure. That IT infrastructure is nothing but systems, servers, Windows Server, Linux Server, Ubuntu, SUSE Linux, whatever you name it, you can deploy system. Networking. Without networking, there is no possibility of communication. See here, compute. This is talks about server deployment, EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. You can deploy servers from this particular service. Whereas in networking and content delivery, wherein you are in a position to create your own IT infrastructure with the communication of networking. Okay, these are all the things I'm going to explain. How to understand, I'm going to explain. With that help, you are in a position to create your own environment. That own environment, you no need to look for anything. No infrastructure is required. No upfront building or space is required. Only thing is that you need to have an internet connection. That's it. Once you have an internet connection, you are going to log into this management console and you are going to be eligible for 12 months free practice. That is a key point here. 12 months free access to this particular portal. You can deploy the services and you can integrate and you can practice whatever you are looking for. Who is going to give? If you want to learn simple Linux commands also, you need to have a purchase system. You need to configure. You don't know how to configure. Without configuring, how can you practice? But here in this particular cloud technology, you can do whatever the R&D you are going to do. You can deploy, you can delete, you can do whatever you want. You can test all the scenarios. You can design your own environment with a design solution also. This particular AWS Solution Architect Associate is suitable for engineering students, graduates, any discipline, BCom, BSc, whatever the discipline it may be, who are looking for IT career. Everyone is eligible without having experience also. The freshers, the students itself, they are in a position to understand. They can understand how the IT infrastructure is working. Just having a account without any paying. This is a free tier account. I'm going to explain you how to register yourself for this free tier account and how to navigate. Throughout these 15 sessions or 12 to 15 sessions, okay, we are going to experience different services and how we are going to integrate. A traditional IT infrastructure, servers will be there, storage will be there, network administrators, networking infrastructure. With these three, we need to manage monitoring, we need to manage backup solutions, other integrations. all those things without having any specialization skills. By simply navigating this particular services, you are in a position to deploy. Here, I am going to provide the basic understanding of each and every service, whatever the topic we mentioned in the course content, we are going to explain detail and try to explain, compare between traditional IT infrastructure, how it is replaced with cloud. Not only that, we are able to experience migrations. What is a migration necessity? There is a design services available, migration services, everything we are going to discuss. What are the topics we are going to discuss? We are going to cover. So this course is designed and is able to help you to enhance your cloud skills without paying anything. 12 months you are going to get a free tier account access. With that 12 months, you are in a position to practice by going through recorded sessions. Whatever the note files I am going to provide, you are able to practice a lot. Based on your practice, even if you practice 3 months also, based on your IT experience, you can project yourself. I have 4 years of experience in cloud. What is that experience matters? If you practice well with this free tier account, you are able to answer the queries. If you answer the queries, you are selected. They don't look for you are working really in the cloud journey. The only thing is that how you are navigating, how you are designing the solution, that is only matters here. For everything, the importance of this course is how you practice, how you understand the concepts in this cloud journey. If you understand this one cloud journey, you can correlate in Azure, you can correlate GCP, Google Cloud. What is the difference? How this technical name in AWS, how the technical name in Azure, how the technical name in GCP. So it's this AWS technology, why it is pioneer, why it is industry leader, because the navigation, the user friendly, the 12 months free tier account makes this AWS industry leader. Okay. So one of the question is it applicable for freshers? Definitely for freshers, for experience focus. Nowadays, the technology is going in a different directions. Getting cloud technology knowledge is essential for everyone to success in this IT career. Without having cloud technology, there is no option to survive in IT world. I hope everyone is clear on this point. So what is the importance of this cloud journey? Okay. Any questions?
Yes, Srinivas.
Yes, please.
I'm Yugandhar.
Yes, please. Hi, good evening.
Yeah, hi, good evening. I have just two questions. So, after completion of this course, so can we track that exam, right? Whatever the solution architect from AWS.
Yes.
Okay. Regarding this, actually, we have some. Everyone have some doubts. Actually, in AWS, what are the certificates are there, and this course is related to exactly what it is. And for course fee, that certification fee and all, that's simply just need to miss. Can you please explain? That's small doubt.
Yes. I'll come to that certification details. Today, this topic is there. First of all, we are going to complete the free tier access and then the certification path. Both are details available in this today's agenda. We are going to come to that point. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you again. Any other questions? Someone asked about freshers, students, or IT experience and different technology. For example, someone is having experience of out of IT world. Am I eligible for this cloud journey? Am I eligible for switch over to IT world? If you have a strong intention, this particular AWS Architect Solution Associate course is for you. You can practice 12 months and understand how easily we can integrate, how easily we can understand. For everything, the documentation is available in this particular cloud portal. If you don't understand experience, excellent documentation, excellent technical articles, and there is a blogs are available. Only thing is that you need to have a strong intention to learn the technical skills to enhance to secure the job. Even if you are working as an associate as an experience name they are going to give as an experience letter. That associate job may be a sales executive also, they will mention associate. If the sales executive planning to move to IT world, the only he should understand the concepts and practice more. Generally, who are already there in IT world, there for them it is easy to practice and understanding the concept. If a sales executive associate is moving from salesperson to IT world, then in that particular member need to focus more, 50% more practice than regular IT person. That is the only intention you can grab the job by practicing. Once you attend interview, you need to present that technical skills in a right manner by understanding integration and designing and how this relation between the IT infrastructure components, then you are done. Okay. So that is, any other questions, please? Let's move on if no questions.
Hi, Srinivas.
Hi.
Srinivas, I have 8+ years of experience in IT technical support.
Okay.
Okay. I'm very new to AWS.
What is IT technical skills you are doing
I'll
currently?
be working with my company. They are having a retail stores. I'm managing the stores with. They have their own physical servers. I'll be
Okay.
managing the retail operations and all with the system.
Okay, very good.
Okay. The only thing is I'm very new to AWS. We didn't use any virtual environment. We are working with physical environment actually.
Okay.
I think if I completed this course, AWS associate level, since I have 8+ years of experience, I will be starting from the beginning for the AWS. And as you said, it's associate level. How will I be competing with the market, job market?
Okay. You already having 8 years of experience and having some knowledge on how the servers, physical
Yeah.
servers,
Yes, exactly.
some components you are able to understand. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So here, for example, in this
Hello,
particular,
Srinivas.
yes, please.
I also have some similar question. I have 15 years of experience and I built a private data centers from 2 rack to 35 rack.
Okay.
Around
Okay.
15
Very
years
good.
and I built around 30 data centers. So I have good knowledge of data center, private cloud.
Okay.
So
Very good.
accordingly, I want to get knowledge of AWS, how it is comparatively different and what are the major beneficial or different things that are good than private cloud.
Very good, Umesh, Mohammed. Let me explain. So both of you are experiencing a physical infrastructure. You already know how the data centers are going to work, the IT, traditional IT infrastructure. So you have certain knowledge. For example, physical servers, a system. Without networking, router, switches, there is no data center, right? So you already
Right.
experiencing in that particular area. So the same components now here, a traditional environment is a physical infrastructure in earlier days. Later, the same physical environment, it is migrated from the traditional physical environment to virtualization by using VMware or Hyper-V or Nutanix, different virtualization technologies. They are able to virtualize the environment, physical server, networking switch, networking router, everything physical components are virtualized by using same physical environment. What is the advantage of virtualization? With the same physical component, I can virtualize 10 more devices, 10 more virtual devices. so that cost is going to reduce. That is the virtualization concept. Next to virtualization, the cloud technology. The cloud technology, why it is so booming is, if you want to traditional environment, I need to invest, I need to have a room, I need to have a power, complete setup is required. I need to have a experienced persons to manage that environment, different technical skills. And the next, virtualization. Without understanding virtualization technology, you are not able to create a virtualization world by using same physical infrastructure. You might have physical knowledge, but you might not having a knowledge on virtualization, how to create a virtual servers, how to create a virtual switches, network routers, and all those things, networking components. Okay. Now the cloud technology is, for example, I'm going to come to a simple server. That is, here in this cloud management console, you are going to click on services, compute, and I am going to click on EC2. This is a system deployment. You can see here, I am able to click launch instance. With this launch instance, I am able to create a operating system, choosing an operating system. Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE, what not. A predefined applications where we are going to install this operating system. I need to have a system. What the system? You might know the system configuration, different server mode, Dell hardware, IBM, Cisco hardware, servers you might know. Now the same, what is a server? Every system, it may be desktop system, it may be server. 5 major components will be there: storage, CPU, memory, networking, and motherboard. If I have these 5 components, I can say that it is a system. Now you can see that what is the different models of servers configurations are available. The same servers here, they are going to be available as a cloud servers. How these cloud servers are deploying here? The underlying background, they are going to use the one of the virtualization. To use one of the virtualization, they need a physical system. Without a physical system, there is no virtualization. Without virtualization, there is no cloud. Hope you understand where you are in. You have a knowledge on the server infrastructure. Now, by using the same infrastructure, the cloud technology is going to use one of the virtualization to create virtual systems. It may be server, it may be storage, it may be networking, whatnot. Everything by navigating this particular cloud portal with a mouse click. You don't need to have any experience. You don't need to have any extensive knowledge. Just you need to have a basic knowledge to navigate this mouse clicks and deploy the respective function without having a physical system, without having a knowledge on virtualization. You are able to get the service. Okay, so for you it is easy compared to without having a knowledge on what server. You have certain basic knowledge what server it is. So the same server you are able to virtualize. Imagination, this is a cloud. I told you, right? Without physical system, there is no virtualization. Without virtualization, there is no cloud. So within this architecture, you can understand. For a software developer, they need to generate a code, they need to test, they need to work on certain application. For application, why they are deploying application? To fulfill user requirement. Who is the user? I need to have a access to my phone pay application, or I need to have access to my railway ticket or flight ticket. The interface, how the software developer is designing, to design that application, the background infrastructure requires a server is required, operating system is required, network is required, monitoring, storage, complete entire infrastructure, whatever it is required to develop an application. That entire infrastructure by using this navigation, you are in a position to deploy. That is the beauty of this. In this particular course, you can see that I'm going to showcase some diagram wherein you can understand what we are going to do. Just a moment, please. Hope you understand. Are you eligible to cloud journey or not? Any questions on that cloud journey?
Hi, sir.
Yes, please.
Myself Anil.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, sir. I have a doubt.
Yes, please.
Actually, I have a 2 years experience in IT industry.
Okay.
But in that company, they have trained first 3 months of joining. They trained me full stack Java.
Okay.
After that, they don't put me in any project for almost 1.5 year.
Okay.
And after that, they forcefully resigned me and my total gang, that almost 2,000 members.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, that is done on last March, this year March.
Okay. Okay.
After that, my friend gave a suggestion, go to a cloud technology and learn cloud technology and uh, put the experience in resume as some cloud role.
Yes.
So I have learned something AWS services called EC2 S3 and from YouTube, and I have put my role as AWS admin in that
Mm-hmm.
company, and under that some 2-3 responsibility I have given, and after that I have uploaded it in on Naukri. I have get calls from Accenture and Infosys, but they are asking about project experience. I didn't. I don't know about the project experience in that company.
I
So
got you. I got you. Let me
okay.
explain. First
Uh,
of all, let me clarify that again, other people.
uh,
So whoever having a server knowledge, see here by looking at this, this is considered as a project. Okay. For example, the whatever the servers we are going to deploy, we are going to design this. It is a simple diagram, networking diagram, IT infrastructure diagram, how the servers are going to deploy, how the networking infrastructure are going to deploy. We are going to integrate all these components together. Now, for your question, you have a knowledge on EC2 deployment, S3 service, and everything, but you didn't do practice more
mm,
to design this kind of solution.
yes,
What
sir.
is this solution all about? That's what I am telling about. You should have an intention to learn the technical skills. This solution architect associate, this 12 months free tier account gives you flexibility to create your live environment. That is the project experience. What is a project experience? How many EC2 instances you are supported in your previous organization? You are
Yes, sir.
blank. You are blank. Why you are blank? You didn't create your live environment. If you create a live environment, you can say that yes, integrated DB server with web server. First of all, you need to deploy web server and DB server and then monitoring services. That is a project. How you monitor the environment, how you created a backup solution for your environment. That AWS solution architect associate is not a single specialization. It is a combination.
Yes,
Without having any experience, you can work on Windows administration, Linux administration, storage administration, network administration, monitoring service, backup service, whatnot. So you need to deploy this project experience. What is a project experience? How you are going to draw this kind of diagram. Without draw this diagram, you are not in a position to present this as a project. Here you are finding only 2 servers. In place of 2 servers, you can create multiple servers, 1,000 servers, 2,000 servers. It is up to you how you present the things. Okay. If I am showing as a one server here, but web server in an organization, it won't be one web server. There are 10 or 100 web servers will be there. All 10 or 100 web servers are going to coordinate with 10 or 50 DB servers. Each DB server support different instances. So we need to have this project knowledge, how the live environment, how the IT infrastructure is going to deploy, how the services are integrated completely one-to-one. That is nothing but a project experience. You need to say some experience. You should not say that client name. But I managed this kind of environment. There is a network infrastructure is there, subnets, these many subnets are there, these many routers are there, these many services are there, these many solutions are integrated.
Okay.
And you can do that by integrating all together. Yeah.
They are asking about client name and a client name, but I don't want to tell client name.
You can say that diplomatically, I should not disclose the client name, but I have experience. According to your presentation only, you are in a position to mention that.
Okay. By
Yeah.
completing this full course, I got an idea how to attend an interview and give the interview.
Yes, definitely. It is, I am keep on telling the only one thing. It is all depends upon how you practice by using this 12 months free tier account.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Any questions? If no questions,
Hello,
yes, please.
I'm Gideon. I'm in United Kingdom, and
Hi, Gideon. Good morning.
morning. I'm new to this. I'm an electrical engineer actually.
Okay.
But I want to divert into ICT. With
Okay.
somebody introduced me to this course, and he introduced me to also DevOps. And I don't know whether this has a link with DevOps, so
Okay.
that yes, so that
Okay.
and in future I will be able to go into this IT. I know something about servers. I know how switches and other physical IT components works. I'm always thinking about the job role and positions that I can appear after this job, since I want to divert into IT now. So I'm asking you where and how I can apply for other job roles after this program, and if I have to do additional programs to add up to this one to make me more competent into choosing my career in the future. This is what I want to ask.
Okay, very good question, Gideon. And thanks for joining. Your background is electrical engineer, and you know some understanding about physical devices, network switches, systems. Because as an electrical engineer, you need to provide a power solution to the devices so that you are come to an understanding what these devices are. Okay, so here, this cloud technology, how it is going to suitable and how you are going to secure the job. Okay, this AWS Solution Architect Associate is a complete a package like entry level. Entry level in the sense whatever IT infrastructure. For example, a software developer to prepare a program, to design an application, to publish an application, they need an IT infrastructure. By using this AWS Solution Architect Associate, I told you, right? Servers. We can deploy servers. We can design networking. Networking is nothing but a communication between the servers. The servers requires a data to be stored. That data where to store? That storage services. What are the different storage services? With these three components, it is not restricted to only these three components like servers, networking, storage. We need to monitor what to monitor, how to take a backup. That means one IT infrastructure, one complete data center, however, for an organization in a traditional environment, it is going to manage. By navigating these services, you are in a position to understand what service I need to choose to design what. For example, we need to understand to start the career. First, user requirements. What is a user requirements? A user requirements is nothing but how many users need to access flight booking portal. That flight booking portal, how many users are going to connect? What are the user requirements to book a flight? They are going to set source and destination, where to where traveling. Is a round robin travel or source to destination travel? According to user requirements, the developer is going to design the application to fulfill that user to book a ticket. Without application developer, they are not in a position to get that web interface. They are not in a position to search what are the flights are available. That is going to start any kind of IT requirement starts from user. Based on users, the application team is going to design the solution. That application team, they are going to use different tools. That different tools comes under DevOps. For software programmers, how to application, what are the different applications are going to work, how to design, how to test, how to use lifecycle management, whatever the software code they are going to design, complete lifecycle, how to manage with a easy, that everything, the application deployments, lifecycle management comes under AWS DevOps. Now, to design that application, what we need? We need an IT infra. What is IT infra? Is nothing but servers, systems, network, storage, backup, monitor, and many more. These all things are comes under IT infra. Then who is going to manage all? That is nothing but AWS Solution Architect Associate. Now you are able to understand where we are. This is a basic requirement to understand to start the cloud journey. Without understanding AWS Solution Architect Associate, there is no point understanding go to the DevOps. If you are a software programmer and if you want to learn automation and all those things, different tools, then DevOps is required. For DevOps also, they need to understand what is the AWS Solution Architect Associate. Okay, so what is this Solution Architect Associate? What is the cloud journey? Anyone, whoever working currently, maybe network administrator, they are into designing the networking, switches, routers, all those things. These are the devices. To manage these devices, they need to have a experience on the network administration, like managing Cisco routers, Broadcom routers, Jupyter switches, Jupyter routers, firewall devices, all security related networking communication comes under network admin. Without having any networking knowledge, network certifications, you are able to work on switches, you are able to work on routers, you are able to work on firewalls. The security that is going to provide with the help of this cloud journey. Okay. And in addition to that, server administration. What is server administration? You are going to come into picture. Linux, Windows, different flavors, SUSE, Red Hat, whatever you name it. To work on this, you need to have a system, you need to practice a lot to understand the components. Without any specialization, if you are already in the field of managing some IT world, wherein application or database or storage or networking, any kind of administrator, or without having as a fresher, for freshers also, for students also, who are looking for cloud journey, every solution is available. Every application, there are hundreds of services. Out of hundreds of services, some services, IT related services, are becomes to a solution architect associate. Some components are related to DevOps. These two things are there in AWS, any cloud journey, Azure, Google Cloud, or any cloud journey, basic IT infrastructure is comes under solution and designing architect associate. Then application lifecycle management, it comes under AWS DevOps. These two things are mandatory based on your role. Okay. Hope it is clear, Gideon, where you are in, what you need to learn. First of all, as you are looking for a role in IT world, you are not in a position to go with directly applications. First of all, you need to understand IT infra. For example, if you are journey start with application, like different applications are available. If you want to start with application journey, you have to first practice on AWS Solution Architect Associate, then understand the next technology, AWS DevOps. Within these two things, you are able to get a Linux commands. Linux, some commands are important to create a command line, all those things, because this virtualization and the cloud journey, most of the things are depends upon basic Linux commands. So that's the reason DevOps course is integrated with Linux course. There is a course also, separate course also available, Linux admin from Logic Labs Technologies. If you learn about Linux admin, then AWS Solution Architect, then AWS DevOps, your path is clear enough to achieve IT world job. Even if you are not Linux admin, just understand AWS Solution Architect Associate, wherein you can create a Linux system on your own and without having any knowledge, by simply going to the documentation, you can practice left and right on Linux administration. If you want to learn about Windows administration, by using Solution Architect Associate, you can deploy a Windows Server administration. Windows Admin Server 2022 server is there, 2019 is there, 2016 server can be deployed. With that, you can practice what are the services can be configured on a Windows Server. Everything is possible with a starting journey AWS Solution Architect. This is all about a simple IT world, how it is going to integrate one to one. Now we are here, complete IT infrastructure, how to deploy server. Once you deploy server, how to establish communication network, how to store the data that is comes under storage, how to take the backup, that AWS backup one service, how to monitor the solution entire infrastructure, how to get a notification that is going to come under notification service. All those services in the course content, whatever I'm going to showcase the course which we are going to talk about. Yeah. Okay, that is all. So any further question, Gideon?
Oh, that's fine. I've now understood the journey, the IT journey. Thank you very much.
Yes, Pinky.
Hi, Srinivas.
Hi, Pinky. Good evening.
This is Mamata.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sorry,
speaking?
I will ask later. I think someone else already spoke. So yeah.
Yes, Mamata or Pinky, who are yes, please.
Yeah, Mamata.
Yes, Mamata.
Yeah, this is Mamata. I have 3 years experience in IT domain. So have you provided any interview related questions and then build a resume related to AWS? Have you provided anything?
Okay. See here, whatever the topics we are going to discuss, we are in a position to deploy the infrastructure. Okay. During the practice itself, you are going to get, for example, how you are going to deploy a service. Okay. Then the requirement, you need to understand the scenario. Once you understand the scenario, based on that scenario, you are in a position to explain that and present the interview question. Interview question is nothing but about your knowledge, how you manage that environment. If you practice entire services, whatever we are going to practice in this live sessions, You are able to correlate. Once that respective question is going to come into picture, you are in a position to answer. When can you answer? By doing a practice. Okay. We are going to provide extensive live sessions on how to practice. At the end of the session, we are going to provide exam related question, and there is a portal is available to understand IT infrastructure, how the scenarios are going to come into picture. Based on that tools, you are able to understand environment so that you are in a position to answer the queries. Okay. We are going to provide only the training, how to understand, how to create a design, how to practice for yourself. Until that point, we are going to provide. We are going to provide a dump analysis. Dump, what is the dump? It is to prepare exam. Solution architect, associate, or cloud practitioner exam. To clear the exam, there is a series of dump questions will be there. That dump will be provided at the end of the session. Okay. There is no option to provide what are the interview questions because it is a dynamic nature. According each client having a different scenarios. So how can you understand that scenario? You have to understand what are the services you are going to integrate with this particular knowledge throughout this course, so that you are easily able to understand whatever the complex question it may be, you are in a position to answer. Okay, it is all based on your practice. I'll make you to practice easily. It is up to you how you practice, how you are going to present the things. Okay, Mamata?
Yes, got it. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Pinky?
Hello, sir. Am I audible properly?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, sir, thank you. While giving answers to most of the students' questions, you have already given so much answers to all the questions, but still, I want to ask my queries. So, I have got 13 years of experience in IT, and my experience and expertise lie in the niche skill. As I had been into the developer and analyst role for ETL technology. Yeah, and since last 3-4 years, I was purely into management role, doing the service management kind of work and application owner work. And to share about myself, sir, I was also on the verge of losing my job actually in the last month, but somehow my job is saved, and currently I have got the new role of the release management, and the team and the project of which I'm part of. So that is infrastructure team, where the underlying technology is AWS, and the release management, which in my role, which I'll have to do. So definitely, I need to understand the underlying technology AWS. So they have got EKS upgrade, Istio upgrade. They have got the Terraform. So that's where I enrolled for this course actually, so that I can gain the understanding and knowledge of AWS as soon as possible, and as in and as this training will be happening on the weekends, and it will be completed in 15 days. So sir, my question is that I hope that I hope that this training will definitely give me a good understanding of this technology to help me in my release management role as well. And I'm also targeting to give the AWS solution architect certification. So I will look forward for your guidance on, after like completion of this training, in how many days I should plan the date of certification, and what kind of study I should do for that. Yeah, so this is my question. Yeah.
Okay, very good, Pinky. Thanks for sharing the information. Yes, as part of your role, you need to understand how this AWS infrastructure is available and what are the different services. As part of release management, you need to understand what are the different release we need to work on. Yeah. So to understand that, first of all, where to start? Okay, what are the services they are going to use that respect to organization? So what are the services you need to explore with the
Okay.
having of, as soon as I'm going to showcase how to register your free tier account. Okay, based on your practice, It is not going to take, you already experienced in IT world. It is not going to take more time to get into this particular world and understand different services. You no need to explore in depth, but you need to understand what are the services over you and what is services belongs to what environment, what is the release management related to this particular service. That overview is more than enough for you, for your role. What my understanding is, if you practice what is this category and what service we can achieve and what service the currently organization is using about respective account, that service purpose, what is that purpose of that service, you are able to understand by going to this particular course. So definitely you are in right place to understand first of all services in AWS Solution Architect. It talks about how to navigate what service for what. You will find extensive knowledge documentation is available in this portal itself. So only thing is that according to your live environment, whatever you are supporting as part of release management, what services they are using. You need to go to the respective service, for example, EC2. What all components are there in EC2? For each category, there is a sub-components. Under the sub-components, again the sub-components will be there. So you need to understand what service they are using and what all about we can do. Then only you can plan for proper release management workflow, right? So this is the right place to understand. Welcome to learn this. Happy learning.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Yeah, and just to share, so my long-term aspiration is definitely to be a techie. So definitely, I will definitely go for the solution architect certification and further trainings, whatever you will plan further. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure. This course is designed in such a way that you are going to practice at the end of the course. It is not 15 days, it is a kind of 15 weekends.
Okay.
Minimum
Okay.
15
Yeah.
weekends. That
Yeah.
means the
15 weekend.
Saturday, Sunday, each day is 2 hour session. That means 15 into 2 hours, total 30-hour session will be there. So you need to practice after this 30-hour session. Every weekdays you might have get a time and you need to practice more to enhance yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, let me proceed. If you have any questions, we can discuss furthermore. This time is going. Let me complete some components, then I'll come to the questions part. Okay, this course overview is all about Solution Architect Associate. We are going to practice whatever the live session we are going to do. I'm going to showcase every session, every practice I'm going to do live. That means whatever the service I'm going to talk about, how to deploy, how to configure, I'm going to showcase with the help of free tier account. This is a free tier account. How to register free tier account? Today, by after this session, everyone should able to complete free tier account registration. I'm going to showcase this documentation. What are the steps to complete this free tier? With the help of free tier account, you are able to understand basic IT infrastructure, and then I'm going to correlate the same traditional IT infrastructure, how we are able to achieve in this cloud portal by simply navigating. No extensive knowledge is required, just having a basic knowledge. I'm going to explain basic thing. If you are not sure about that basic concept, you can interact me over the mail communication, or you can ask me in an interactive session so that I'm in a position to explain. I started my career from the carrying the systems from home delivery. That is my career journey starts. So I can step down whatever the level you are able to understand. So no worry about, I have extensive training experience. I have a confidence on me. I can answer, I can clarify your doubts at any level. Okay, so please interact me. Try to correlate and understand the components which are going to part of IT infrastructure. Once you understand the basic foundation, you are able to easily navigate. I'll be here to easily understand how to integrate different components together without having in-depth knowledge. And that is, I'm going to give you assurance. This cloud AWS is going to provide 12 months free, not even no need to pay even 1 rupee, $1. So please use this and enhance your cloud journey. Every IT industry is now struggling to save the job. Okay, so enhancing the technical skills is mandatory to be in the IT world. Okay, so I'm going to help you to understand and how easily you are able to practice by understanding the basic components. Without understanding why I am doing, what is the necessity of doing this step. Without understanding simply doing, you are not able to understand the scenarios. That is important. Why, how to understand the scenario? Once you understand the scenario, you are going to deploy your own solution. Okay, that's where we are going to teach about in this cloud journey about this 15 days or 13 days, whatever it may be. Okay, let's proceed. So different components for each topic, whatever the topic I'm going to talk about, I'm going to teach basic components, how it look like, and then how it is going to be deployed in AWS Management Console, and what is the cloud advantages, basic cloud concepts, and what is availability for each and every service. Works on basic 3 rules: availability, scalability, pay-as-you-go model. How this our cloud is going to emerging nowadays because of these 3 parameters: availability, scalability, pay-as-you-go model. How it is going to come into picture, we are going to understand. Okay, concept of AWS services, important services which relates to solution architect associate. We are going to, in the document also it is available, course content, you can go through that. Understand each and important service and correlate on-premises versus AWS cloud. What is on-premises? You are sitting at home. You are sitting for working for an organization. That organization may be on-prem or maybe cloud. How you are able to understand? How to understand a basic IT infrastructure? You can no need to look at the data center. You can look at your home itself. Within your home, you are using 3 mobile phones or 3 laptops and 1 ISP provider. That is nothing but you are having a one IT infrastructure. You are using mobiles, you are using systems, you are using ISA, internet. That is nothing but IT infrastructure. It requires a power to operate internet. It requires some devices to access internet. To access the application, it requires internet. Everything, it is on-prem. The same thing how you are going to work on AWS. That's we are going to understand. So everything we are going to practice all the services related to by using free tier options. What is this free tier? First of all, let's go to the free tier. What is the documentation is talk about free tier. I'm going to open up a documentation, new window. AWS Management Console. This is the first place where you are going to start your journey. First of all, you need to register your free tier account. Everyone, I'm going to paste a link here. This is AWS Management Console. If this is simple, if you are not finding, simply you can search Google AWS Management Console. AWS Management Console. You are going to get the link. Click on that AWS Management Console. See here, AWS Management Console. This is a console wherein you need to create your own account. Where to create your own account? You can create an AWS account. This is a page, or if you get a directly page wherein if you don't have an account, there is an option. That option also is available here in AWS console. For example, I have already a login screens. I'm going to click on sign in. In the sign in, it is going to ask some details. You don't know what is the details. For example, as soon as you log in, you are going to get this page. This is login screen, but you don't have the details. So you can go and enable sign up procedure. That is, sign up procedure is nothing but create an AWS account. What are the requirements to create an AWS account? First of all, before going for theory, we need to have this free tier account. This is an important step to start our AWS journey. Without this free tier account, you are not in a position to practice. You are not able to get a hands-on practice without this free tier account. So this is so important, vital to understand the concept of AWS journey. Even if you are developer, AWS DevOps, whatever it may be, to work on AWS Management Console, first of all, you need to register this free tier account. What is this free tier account? Just what are the details you need to have? You just need to have simple basic things like mail ID, any mail ID, personal email ID. Don't use official email ID. Use personal email ID, Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo Mail, anything. And you need to have a debit or credit card. That debit or credit card should be enable international transactions. Why, Srinivas, you are telling free tier, why this debit or credit card? This debit card, credit card, it is going to authorize you have a valid payment condition. It is not going to detect anything. Initially, it is going to detect 2 rupees for Indian users, $1 for non-Indian users. So that whatever the amount it is deducted, 2 rupees or $1, that will be refunded to your card within 3 to 5 working days. That means it is going to authorize your payment instruction. That's it. Once the payment authorization is done, you are able to access free tier account with a cautious directions. What is a cautious direction? I am going to explain how to practice with a free tier account. Okay. So mobile number, whatever the mobile, you need to have a mobile number, valid mobile number, wherein you are going to get a OTP to register free tier account. And address, you can mention address, just building number, whatever the address, it may be, no need to accurate. You can mention some address to get. And important thing, you should have a PAN card. Without these details, you are not in a position to sign up procedure to complete. Okay, let's proceed. See here, the first thing I'm going to proceed with the documentation. See here, this is the documentation will be available, and this recording session so easy to navigate. This record session is going to publish on YouTube by the admin team. So please play that YouTube link and stop and watch and then create account by today itself. Whoever interested to continue this AWS journey, by tomorrow everyone should able to log into this AWS Management Console with their email ID. Okay. So please follow these instructions carefully to complete this registration. So sign into that console. The second page, it is going to ask root user. If you don't have anything, you can have an option create a new AWS account also, or else you have an option create a sign in. Okay, create an account directly leads to the third page. This is already whoever having already login and they don't know what is a root user. There you will find a create an AWS account on this bottom. See here, this is the place. Okay, the next. Once this is done, you are going to land into the sign up portal wherein you need to mention this particular login details. Whatever the email ID you are able to see, it is not under monitoring. So please don't send any email communication to this particular. If someone raise the hand, please unmute. Please don't. If you are not able to unmute, then only raise the hand. because it is very difficult for me to watch the chat message and all those things. Okay. If you raise a hand, that means what I can understand is you are not able to unmute. Yes, please. First us. Any question? You raise the hand. You are able to unmute yourself and speak up.
Hi, Sriman. Hello.
Yes, please.
Can I use same credit card for different accounts?
Yes, yes, you can use a different credit card, the same account, different account, same credit card can be
Okay.
used.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So once you are registered this account, okay, you are going to mention personal email ID and account name. What account name you would like to, you can mention any name, account name. But mail ID is important because on this mail ID you are going to get a verification link. Once you click on that verification link, then only it is going to proceed further setup. That is, once you are going to next step, you have to enter the code, whatever the code you got on your email ID, you have to enter that OTP code to proceed further. Once verification is done, then it is landing to set up root password. What is a root user? Whatever the email ID you are using to register, that email ID is going to act as a root user. Whatever the email ID you are going to use to register free tier account, that email ID is going to act as a root user. For that particular root user, you are going to set the password to log in. Okay, once a password is set, then proceed with next. Next page, all fields are mandatory. You can see that all fields are mandatory in this particular procedure. In this place, there are two options available. You can place two options, business and personal. You have to use the personal option only. You have to use personal option, not a business. Business is going to be start with, there is no free tier account for a business. Only you have to choose personal. Whatever the arrow it is showing here, you need to select that same arrow. Okay, this document will be available under LMS Graphy portal, but initial session you play the YouTube recorded session and play and pause and then complete this registration by tomorrow without fail. Okay, you need to mention all these details, whatever the arrow documentation it is clearly mentioned, all the steps you need to complete step by step. You need to enter mobile number. This mobile number is important, wherein you are going to get a OTP to validate your mobile number. Already initial stage, email verification, one OTP. Second, mobile number, you are going to get one more OTP. So you have to proceed further. Once you have that, accept the read and terms and conditions, then proceed with next. In this step, it is going to move to billing information. In this billing information, you need to use only debit or credit card. That debit and credit card should be international transaction must be enabled. If the international transaction is not enabled, the billing is not going to success. Okay, it is going to detect. You can see that next section. Whatever the debit or credit card you need to enter, there is no online banking, only it accepts debit or credit card. And you can see this, it is not going to use your money at any cost, at any time. Whatever the amount it is going to detect for non-Indian customers, it is going to detect $1. For Indian customers, it is going to detect 2 rupees. That $1 and 2 rupees also will be back to your account within 3 to 5 working days. That's the reason it is a free tier account. Okay. So you need to fill all these details to complete this authorization. To detect that initial amount, 1 rupee or 2 rupees and $1, to detect, you need to complete this entire information. Once you authorize that billing, either for $1 or for India customer 2 rupees. Once you authorize that payment, Then it moves to second page, next page. Once you enter this OTP for that respect to card, whatever the card you are going to use, debit card or credit card, you are going to get a OTP. You need to enter that OTP to authorize that payment. Once that is done, you are going to land into the next page wherein you need to validate mobile number, OTP. Just you are going to get a what are the mobile number you mentioned in initial screen. That same mobile number you have to mention here, and then text message SMS, you have to enter the text message over here, and you need to enter the whatever the image security check image is going to come. You need to enter that security image to proceed further. The next one, the confirmation identity is going to come. We are going to enter the code, whatever the code you are going to get on your mobile number. You are going to proceed with next step. That is a final step to complete. So here, personal use, make sure you are selecting confirm your identity step. You need to make sure personal use. There will be a drop down. Make sure you are selecting personal use and you are selecting organization type, ownership type. It should be individual, not anyone. Individual, you have to select personal use and individual and proceed to next. This is the final step. Here, make sure you are not selecting these two. Okay, these two are not a free tab. It is not required for you. Just make sure you are selecting a basic support. This is the selection you need to make sure. Be cautious at this page. Make sure you are selecting basic support. Okay, whatever the document instructions, this particular recorded session will be uploaded to YouTube, and that YouTube link will be provided by admin team on WhatsApp community. Just play that YouTube link and then play and pause and then complete this registration without fail for tomorrow session. Okay, this is important for continuing the rest of the sessions. Even if you are going for AWS DevOps also, or solution architect also, or cloud practitioner also, this step is important to complete. Without free tier account registration, you are not in a position to practice not even single step. Okay, please make sure, please complete. Whoever interested to continue this course, please make sure you complete this registration without fail. Yeah. Next. Once this completion done, successfully congratulations message is going to come. Once it is successfully message registered, you are going to get a congratulations message, and that is the place you are able to log in, root user, whatever the email ID you are going to mention. Click next. As soon as whatever the username password you set, you are going to enter that username password, and then you are able to log into this particular AWS management console. Please stay there. Please complete this registration. This registration is a free, and it is going to detect only for India customers 2 rupees. For non-India customers, it is $1. But whatever the amount it is going to detect, it is going to be refundable within 3 to 5 working days. Okay, that is important. Whatever the credit card, for example, you don't have international enabled credit card or debit card, you can use your friends or your colleagues, whatever, whoever having that debit or credit card. Without debit or credit card, you are not in a position to complete this instruction. Nowadays, debit and credit card is mandatory requirement for every IT flock who are working in IT professional. Only this issue may comes in for students who are studying. For them only this issue, they don't have credit card, they might have debit card with a restriction of non-international transaction. So they need to coordinate with their parents to get this done. Okay, this registration is important to continue for 12 months. Okay, this is about registration. Next, what is the certification we are going to talk about? Certification. I'm going to talk about, before certification, I'm going to talk about this free tier account. You just go to Google or search engine. Okay, Open the search engine, any search engine. AWS free tier, just search free tier limitations. If you do AWS free tier limitation in a search engine, you are going to get a link. See here, free cloud computing services, AWS free tier. Just click on this. What all you are going to get by using this free tier? This this is an excellent service by AWS, is providing free services for 12 months. What are the 12 months free? Whatever the services we are going to practice, for example, server deployment, Linux server, Windows server, SUSE server, whatever the server you are going to deploy, that server deployment is free for 12 months. Each month, 750 hours of free. You can imagine. For example, I deployed a server. If I want to deploy a server, what I need to have? I need to have a system. I need to download ISO image. I need to install. I need to configure. I need to have expertise. Without having any knowledge, simple you can deploy by registering free tier account. And that too, you are in a position to practice every month 750 hours. You can practice and you can delete and you can do whatever you want. Not even, no need to pay, not even single rupee, single dollar. That is a excellent service by AWS. It is attracting the customers and understanding how user friendly this console is. By showcasing their capabilities, they are providing this 12 months free. Imagine why they are providing 12 months free. That means that AWS infrastructure is that much capable to fulfill the user requirements. Whatever the free tier account you are going to get, that you are going to get a seamless service. You are not even find any latencies, any performance issues, whatever the practice you are going to do. During free tier, if you find a difficulty to deploy the service, do you choose the service for your organization? No, right? That is the AWS is providing the promise how easily you can navigate, how easily you can deploy, how user friendly it is. Everything is a transparent. That is the reason AWS is an industry leader in the cloud platform. Okay, so like this, EC2 is a 750 hours, S3 is a 5 GB limitation. What is S3? What is RDS? What is a database? What is a compute? Everything we are going to understand. Whatever the services are available in the course, all those practice we are going to do with the help of free tier account. Okay, so to eligible this free tier account, you need to register account. Without registration, no need to join this session. It is meaningless. If you register, if you want to continue, the first step you need to create a account. That create account is free and it is a must to proceed these sessions. If you are not going to register, please no need to continue. It's simple as that. Okay, you need to practice. Without practice, nothing is going to work. Okay, so what are the things we are going to understand with the free tier account? We are going to practice all these services. All our live interactive sessions we are going to work. I am going to showcase how to implement this respective service, either EC2, S3, load balancer, direct connect, whatever the course content mentioned here. Everything I'm going to showcase on this AWS management console to deploy. Every session is going to record, and this recorded session will be uploaded to LMS Graphy portal. That LMS Graphy portal is accessible by only paid participants, paid students. Okay, please make sure if you are happy with this particular training module and this helps you to enhance your technical skills, the first thing you need to do is log into this console wherein logiclabstech.com, wherein you will find upcoming batches and even you will get a payment link on the WhatsApp community. Please choose batch number 337 and complete the payment link to have a uninterrupted live sessions. Okay, not only live sessions, you are going to get access to recorded sessions for lifetime. Whenever you have a free time, you can practice. Okay, let me go through. These are all the services we are going to do practice under this session. Everything EC2, VPC, backup, monitoring, migration, what is a cloud trial, all these important services, each service, here it is mentioned only EC2. Under EC2 itself, there are plenty of sub options are available. See here, under EC2, for example, compute and EC2. Under EC2, it is mentioned in the document course content only EC2, but EC2, we are going to understand what is the instances, how to deploy templates, how to create a security group, how to create a disk, how to create a load balancer, how to create a auto scaling. These are all subcomponents of EC2. Similar way, there is a networking service, VPC. In the document, it is mentioned only VPC. See here, it is mentioned only VPC. But under VPC, you have a detailed information. See, under compute, these many services are going to talk about. Under compute EC2 itself, these many components. Similar way, under next, identity and access management, how to user management is going to work. Under IAM service, what are the subcomponents you are going to learn? Under storage, the simple storage concept, but under the storage, we are going to understand different concepts of services of the storage. What is necessary to understand what is the relation between each service to integrate with other service. Okay, there are different storage sections available. What storage section is applicable for EC2? What storage section is applicable for backup? Like that, different concepts are going to come into picture, wherein you are in a position to understand the basic knowledge and integrating with respect to component in a IT infrastructure. Okay, I can say this is a networking. I love this point because it is a key. This is a key. This is a vital requirement for any kind of communication. If you are working in a system, if you are working and deploying an application, what purpose you are deploying? You are going to work on this networking. I'll make you too easy to understand what are the basic requirements of networking, how easily you are able to understand, how easily you are in a position to deploy this network infrastructure without having in-depth knowledge of networking. What is network? What is a LAN, VLAN, IP classes? I'm going to explain the basics. With this understanding, you are in a position to deploy this particular entire this communication. In this communication, there is a gateways are available, routers are available, network communications are available, subnets, IP address assignment, private IP address, public IP address, what is internet gateway, what is NAT gateway, all those things. By looking the technical names, it is so differentiate, but believe it, you are able to understand very easily. I'll make you to understand very easily. Okay, only thing I'm looking from you is intention of learning and practice. These two things is mandatory to proceed and easily to work on its AWS console. Okay. So coming to the certification. What is a certification? What this course is related to certification. If you see here, there are different certifications available in AWS. Which one is applicable for this particular course? This particular course is talking about you can attend AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner and AWS Solution Architect Associate. These two things are related to this particular course. This is the entry level. I can say solution architect, whoever managing IT infrastructure, who are going to work on application deployment, they need to understand AWS Solution Architect Associate, what all the services. Without AWS Solution Architect Associate, even if they go for DevOps also, they are not in a position to integrate different services to work. Okay, so this AWS Solution Architect Associate is mandatory to understand all different certifications. All different certifications, the specializations are going to work based on your knowledge, based on your practice. These all services, what are the services are available in this last section? These are specialization certifications. In this excellent option in this AWS certification, there is no dependency. If you want to complete any specialization certification, you no need to work on this particular initial certification. No. Based on your experience, based on your expertise, directly you can go for big data certification also. There is no dependency. That means I need to complete this certification to achieve the higher certification. No. You can go in this hierarchy, you can attend any certification. It is all depends upon how much knowledge you have. Okay, so every organization is looking for the important certification, AWS Solution Architect Associate. This is a certification they are looking for. So what are the course we are going through this course? You are able to complete this cloud practitioner and solution architect. What is the exam pattern, the DOMS, and what is the exam fee, that portal, the Pearson U site, Prometic site, you are in a position to register the certification. There it is going to provide certification path, what is the exam question pattern, how much, everything we are going to understand at the end of the sessions, and we are providing a practice. There is a link is available. Whoever interested to attend the exam, first of all, they need to understand all these services, that is practice. Next, before attending the exam, they need to practice a live video game. It is designed by AWS itself. It is a free. You are going to understand that recorded sessions. That is a kind of online game, online portal game, wherein it is going to provide scenarios. This customer is looking to implement, achieve this particular action. What are the services you are going to choose to integrate to achieve this function? That is a scenario. For that particular scenario, you need to design according to your understanding. And at the same time, it is going to provide, if it is wrong, why it is wrong, what is the right. It is going to explain, so that once practice is done, if you complete that online game, that is a interactive game kind of thing, wherein you are going to get a solution and practice everything on this portal. Okay, after which you are in a position to get a dump, wherein the dump having a multiple questions, hundreds of questions. Those questions are going to help you to practice to attend the exam. The dumps, and we are going to provide a link where you need to practice for exam. There is no depend, for example, any salesperson, not IT related, for example, not sales, management cadre, whoever need to manage that environment, manage the people, but they need to understand the environment. For them, the technical role is not required. This is the technical certification. This particular cloud practitioner is sufficient for managers, whoever managing the technical team. For them, this certification is sufficient to understand what are the services are available. There is no requirement to complete both. Instead of this particular cloud practitioner exam, you can directly write this exam. This exam is suitable for all managers, technical people, everyone. This certification is enough for securing the job in IT world about AWS admin role. Later, you can think about what is a specialization certification they are looking for. You can complete respective specialization certificate. But for IT industry, as a solution architect associate, this is a certification they are looking currently. And this course is designed for this particular solution architect associate. Any questions, please? Any questions?
Hi, sir. This is Abdul.
Hi, Abdul. Good evening.
Good evening. Just I want to know, you are going to show deploying any web-based applications?
Web-based deployment is we are going to deploy only web server to understand load balancers. A simple website creation we are going to create on a Linux server, and then we are going to open that web server from outside by using load balancer. It is not website creation, designing, no. It is just how the website is able to access, because in this course we are going to talk about infrastructure, okay, not application deployment. Hope you understand my point.
My meaning is, suppose if I want to deploy some scripting files are required, right? Like a Python script or shell script to deploy that website.
Okay. That is
uh,
going to come under AWS DevOps. What applications, what is the language we need to use, and all those things, designing solution
yeah.
and all those things. That is comes under AWS DevOps. Here we are going to deploy a server. On the server, we are going to configure a simple website creation. That website, after creation that website, how to access from outside. We are hosting a service web server in a cloud. That same website, how we are going to give to outside. That simple thing we are going to work in this practice, but not designing. Clear?
Yeah, got it, sir. Yeah. Uh, Even we are not going to write to deploy this server and creation. Uh, it's a kind of like a Jenkins .xml and
Okay.
Docker files. No, right?
Okay. Okay. That is Terraform you are talking about, AWS Terraform, wherein you are going to understand how to work on infrastructure as a code. That is part of AWS DevOps. Under AWS DevOps also, it is going to talk about a basic overview about AWS Terraform, wherein you are going to use Jenkins and all those scriptings
Yeah,
to
correct. Yeah.
manage the environment. Okay. That is going to detail in AWS Terraform. Okay. That is a separate course altogether. In this, we are going to understand what is a Jenkins. We are going to deploy some code, how to generate the code with the help of documentation, the policies we are going to create through command line, just understanding purpose only, but it is not going to explain about how to write that long ways scripting and all those things. Hope you understand. Yeah. Any other questions, please?
Sir,
Yes, please.
yeah, sir, in this training, are we going to cover EKS as well?
EKS and AKS, this all together will come under AWS DevOps.
Okay, okay.
Those
So,
AKS, EKS is not going to cover under this.
okay. So, sir, I just wanted to check then. I saw that Docker and Kubernetes training is also going to start. So, EKS, will that cover, will that get covered as a part of that Kubernetes training
Yes, yes. You
also?
can, yes, yes. That is, see here, from AWS Logic Labs Technologies portal. Okay.
Yeah,
If you can see that, see here,
yeah.
Docker and Kubernetes. It is provided by Vijay Sharma. Is only talks about this particular two services. Okay,
Okay.
by
Okay.
using AWS, and AWS solution architect is the basic. After which
Understand.
DevOps. Under DevOps, there are different application specialization. One is Terraform, one is
Okay.
Docker, one is Kubernetes, like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So different specialization.
Hmm.
We are providing experienced faculties are providing different functions according to business requirements, organization requirements. We have to enhance our skills to meet the organization requirements to be there in the IT world as to continue our career, right?
Yeah.
So what is the organization requirement? We have to fulfill and enhance the skills. If you are not enhancing the skills, we will be out of the market.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but we need to understand what is the sequence. What is the first initial step is required? What next we need to do? What next we need to do? We need to understand the relation between each and every service.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And sir, just one more point, sir, regarding the duration of this training, sir. So you mentioned that it is 15 weekends, but the message which is being floated by the support team, it says duration as 15 days. So it will be great that can be updated actually.
Okay. See here, it is mentioned 15 days. This is the
Yeah.
point you are talking about, right?
Yeah. 15 days and 15 weekends. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a weekend batch. It is only
Okay.
talks about Saturday and Sundays. It is clearly mentioned.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
with this PPT, it is going to update only
Okay.
Saturday and Sundays. Saturday, Sundays, 15 weekends. Weekends
Okay.
in the sense
Yeah.
Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday together.
Yeah.
Each
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday, 2 hours each session,
Yeah.
like 15 weekends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Any other questions? So please,
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
yeah, thank you, Pinky. Please register whoever interested to continue. Please register AWS Solution Architect that free tier account under AWS Management Console. It is very much important to proceed further. Without this solution architect free tier account registration, you are not in a position to practice any service. Simply listening is not going to work, and it is a very mandatory after the session you need to do practice. Okay, so please, this is important step for tomorrow session. We are going to start deploying the services from tomorrow onwards. Even though it is a demo session, please treat this as a live session, one of the live session this today, to explain what are the components and all those things. And at the same time, sorry, at the same time, please be part of WhatsApp community. You will get the link by clicking on upcoming batches on logiclabstech.com. Once you log into this particular website, you will find upcoming batches link. You just click on upcoming batches link. Sorry. You will find payment link. If you are happy to continue this particular batch, please try to complete the payment link. Click on the payment link and you are going to get a details of payment link. Before clicking on buy course, please make sure you are buying the course for batch 337, that is weekend batch. Okay. Once if you are finding any difficulties to complete this payment, our support team is available on mentioned numbers. I already provided support@logiclabstech.com. Whatever the error you are going to get and whatever the issues you are going to get, please you can send a mail to with attaching the screen capture, or you can get a guidance by calling these two numbers on WhatsApp is available. Other than Indian users, they can reach on WhatsApp call. Our admin team is happy to assist you with any queries. Okay. So any final questions before closing for today's session? Any other questions? If you are not able to speak up, raise a hand. Yes.
Whatever number mentioned there for WhatsApp numbers, I messaged on that numbers, but I didn't get a response. So how do I process? I proceed ahead to complete the registration and complete all the process to continue this batch.
Okay. Now I'm going to stop this recording. Okay. Whoever
Okay.
facing the challenges, be online, will continue, and I'm going to explain what is the steps you are facing the challenges. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
who are facing the challenges, be online, and then rest of the members, and you can log off. I'm going to stop the recording. Okay. Okay. Please let me know where you are getting the issue, what you are not able to. For example, have you logged into this www.logiclabstech.com? Once you log in, first you need to log in with your Gmail account, Gmail or any mail account for this name.
Okay.
Once you log in, you click on upcoming batches. So once you
Okay.
log into your mail account, click on upcoming batches. Okay.
Mhm.
Once you click on upcoming batches, you will find the batch and what batch you are looking. For example, AWS Solution Architect. You need to complete this payment link. That means you need to
Okay.
click on this payment link. You will get a buy course option. You click on buy
Mhm.
course, then you can check out. Click on checkout.
Mhm.
Once you click on checkout, it is going to ask the payment direction, like what is a credit card and all those things. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it. You can complete the payment.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
If you find
Actually,
any
I
difficulties,
gave.
just call this number. This admin team is available between this 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST because it's
Okay.
already 8 p.m. So that's the reason
Mhm.
they are not able to respond. Definitely, they'll
Okay.
provide a response. Just mention whatever they are sending a message. You just mention a batch number. I'm
Okay.
sending message for this query for this particular batch. Please assist, so that they are in a position to respond immediately. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay then. Thanks for
Hi,
all your participation. Yes,
hi,
please.
Sandeep here.
Hi,
I
Sandeep.
have a doubt
Yes.
regarding the course timing. I mean, sorry, number of days. So 15 days you mean by Saturday one day, Sunday another day, right? So that
Yeah.
means 1 weekend, two days.
Yes. Yes. 1 weekend, 1 week, and
Effectively,
2
it
days.
would be 7.5 weekends, right?
Yeah, 7.5
It would be
weekends.
around 2 months. Okay.
Yeah, 2 months. It
Okay.
may be complete less than sometimes within
Ah,
6 weeks. Sometimes it may extend it to 7 weeks. Sometimes it may extend it. It is not a restricted time frame for me to complete this course.
ah.
It is all based on how you understand the concepts. Once you understand, then only I'll move to next topic. Okay,
Yeah,
generally it
got
is
it.
7.5 weeks. Yes.
Yeah, there was a confusion, right, regarding 15 days or 15 weekends. So,
Yeah, I'll ask management admin team to update that.
okay, yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah. Here in this login page, you can find this upcoming batches wherein clearly mention about Saturday and Sunday. Duration of the batch, starting time 6 p.m. IST to 8 p.m. IST. Weekend batch means Saturday and Sunday only. Okay. Anyone having any other questions? Thanks for all your participation. Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. This is Gideon.
Yeah, hi, Gideon.
Yeah. I want to ask. So you're saying that after today and tomorrow, joining the classes from next week.
Yes.
Is it
Yes,
join
yes.
from WhatsApp? We're going to join from WhatsApp.
No. See, whoever completes the payment, they are going to get a separate Zoom link to continue from third session onwards. You will get a notification, mail communication. What is the Zoom link to attend from the next week onwards? You already received the Zoom link for this particular session. Zoom link.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
registration. Yes.
I've already done the payment.
Yes.
I've
Yes.
already completed my payment, and
Yeah. Before
so
next week and before you will get a separate Zoom link. No need to worry. You will get a notification. What is the new Zoom link?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Gideon. Yeah. Yes, please.
And one more thing, if I miss today or tomorrow's batch, then I'll get the recordings, right? If I done a payment process on Monday or Tuesday, then I'll get recorded sessions, right?
This today and tomorrow, they are going to create a YouTube, upload to YouTube. Today and tomorrow
Okay.
sessions are free. Everyone can access without payment. At the same
Okay.
time, today's session also will be uploaded to LMS Graphy in addition to YouTube upload. So whoever completes the payment, they are able to access this recorded session number of times under LMS Graphy portal. In a YouTube, only 2 sessions, these 2 demo sessions will be published on YouTube. That will be, you can refer to your friends who are interested.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Pinky.
Yeah, sir, I sent the request to join the WhatsApp community. So I see over there the message as waiting for admin approval. This is my first question. And second question is the way you showed me to sign up for this, I was actually signing up for the AWS account, but I see that I in the verification code email, I didn't get the verification code, but I got this message that the email specified is already associated with an AWS account. So,
Okay.
how do I resolve this? I did. Is there any forgot password like
No
option?
problem. You can use another email ID. There is no necessity. You need to use the same email ID. If you
Okay.
already associated means you already created an account. It might be already exhausted. That 12 months will be
Okay.
there. So it is advised to create a new email ID
Okay.
for yourself
Okay.
and use that further communication.
Okay,
But
sir.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
thank you.
Bye.
Yes, Festus. Sorry if I'm pronouncing properly or wrong. Please excuse me. Yes, there are 3 hands raised. Yes, Festus or Sky Apan. Any questions?
Hello.
Yes, please.
I've raised my hand for a very long time. You're just answering me, but that's fine. I've studied AWS before,
Okay.
and that was when Sunil was lecturing AWS. I'm from UK anyway, and I'm into construction, and I'm trying to move into cloud architect.
Okay.
So, I'm just wondering, because I know some of these EC2 services, and
Okay.
it's been a long time. I just have to drop it due to some circumstances, so I couldn't continue studying there. So now I'm registering for this course again, and I just want to know if registering for this course will allow me to be able to get job in AWS entry level after this course, or do I need to go more further before applying for a job in AWS associate level?
No, first of all, you need to understand. Hope you are able to see my screen.
Yeah.
This is the IT infra. If you are not related to application, this solution architect associate training is more than sufficient to get the job in IT industry, wherein you are going to work on solution designing, AWS admin, wherein to design that networking, storage, backup, monitoring. For all those functions, this is the certification is sufficient and this course is sufficient to get the job.
Okay.
It is all depends upon, even if you created a previously, you just create a new account with a new email ID.
Yes.
And you need to practice so that you are going to get back to that in the particular position wherein you can easily understand the concepts and you are going to practice and you are in a position to present the same thing to gain the job.
Okay. After this course, are you going to give are you going to give us a kind of idea of how to prepare resume and how to prepare for interview.
Yes, this is not we are going to provide, but you are in a position to understand the services, how to relate, and from the LinkedIn profile, you are able to understand what are the components, what are the profiles, how the AWS admin profiles are look like, what are the profiles they are looking for. Based on that, you can design your resume. What are the topics we are going to discuss? What are the topics you are going to practice? Everything you are going to mention in your profile by taking an example of LinkedIn profiles. In LinkedIn, there are different profiles are available. You are able to understand, is that profile or is it the job requirement they are going to mention JD? From the JD, whatever the mentioned topics are there, you are going to mention in the same thing in our profile, and you are going to practice on that. So you are able to express the same thing in interview.
Okay. Another question is I've laid hand on Linux as well, and I didn't find it easy because this was not my field, so I'm just jumping into IT. Let me just say I'm just coming up into IT, and it's kind of difficult for me to go further in Linux admin because I've been studying AWS. So moving back to Linux is kind of stressful. Do I really need Linux before I can before I can work as a AWS associate?
See, there is no extensive knowledge is required, but practice is required.
Okay.
During the practice, you need to understand why I am doing this particular step.
Okay.
What is the requirement? What I am going to achieve by doing this step? That relation you need to understand. Once you understand that relation, what I am doing, what to achieve, then you are fit for job. Without understanding the relation, if you are deploying a service, if you are not understanding what purpose you are doing, nothing, there is no meaningless, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are able to understand this entire course. For everything, I'm going to explain why I'm doing this step. What is to achieve? Everything you are able to understand. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes. There are a couple of hands raised.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so I've tried to message you, but it seems you're not reading your messages. So, well, some of the questions I asked have been answered. I just want to know that do you provide some sort of support if after the 12 weeks and if someone needs to do the practice, because we emphasized a lot on practice and practice. So do you provide any sort of support? And also, do you have guide on practice scenarios or resources to engage in practicing? That would be my questions. Thank you.
Very good. Yeah, just now I'm going to go through the messages. There are too many messages. Yes, so as I am giving a live session, it is very difficult to go through. Sorry for that inconvenience. Yes, so coming to the projects, okay. Whatever the session we are going to do, for example, you are going to log into this AWS Management Console, as I stated in previous question to answer, why we are doing this step, why we are going to deploy the configuration in this manner. It is all because of that project requirement. What project you are going to achieve, what kind of scenario we are going to deploy, what are the services we need to integrate together. At the end of the session, we are going to discuss about some scenarios. There is I told you right, before going for exam, there is a online kind of gaming portal wherein the scenarios are going to come into picture. In that scenario, you need to understand the requirement of the organization that is considered as a project. To achieve that project, what are the services you are going to integrate to achieve the function? That can be considered as a project. By doing this live sessions, what are the live sessions we are going to do? For every deployment, I am going to explain that this is a requirement I would like to achieve. Then what is the service I need to choose to deploy? So that this considered as a project. For example, I need a Linux server with a web server configuration. That is a project. How to deploy, where to navigate in this AWS management console to achieve that server deployment, and how to configure web server, how to configure load balancing, how to make a high availability. These all different project requirements. Hope you understand. Yeah. Is it answered your question? Any other questions, please?
Oh yeah, I have a question. This is Sai.
Hi, Sai. Yeah.
Yeah, so the question I have is kind of what they've been talking about. And I want to know after this program, I know, or after this course, you said you help with LinkedIn profile and all of that. I wanted to find out what is the success rate of those who have gone through this program. First, those that have passed the cloud solution architect certification, and those that have actually gone to get a job. Do you keep track of those people who go through your program, and what's the success first of those who pass the certification and those who've passed and those who've gotten the job?
Yes, this details whoever complete and secured the job. See, for example, you are attending this particular course, and once you succeeded in completion of certification, we are admin team is going to ask like what is that success story, a feedback report, or a kind of testimony. It is individual's responsibility, like to provide, yes, with your training, I succeeded the completion of my exam and I secured the job. So we are not in a position to track until unless the respective person provide the information to admin team. It is all depends upon the testimony and feedback. You can go to that our site wherein couple of feedbacks are available. What is a success story? And you can reach admin team if any success stories or testimonies are available, they can share. To be frank, this cloud journey, it is whatever it is free tier account. It is not all about our Logic Labs Technologies training program. It is all about this AWS cloud portal. We are here how easily you can navigate and understand the concepts of this particular cloud. Once you are able to understand, every organization looking for cloud services, who knows what we need to do. So you are in a position to present your skills in attend the interview or secure crack the interview. It is all depends upon by using this particular portal of 12 months free tier. It is all depends upon how accurately you are practicing, how accurately you are understanding the concepts and deploying the scenarios. You no need to wait for live environment. It is a portal gives you, you can create your own live environment. By understanding throughout this practice, you are able to create your live organization, and the same live organization you can present, yes, I have an experience of 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, I am managing these many servers, these many subnets, these many services are integrated. It is all about how you are practicing by understanding this course module. Okay. Hope you are clarified your question.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sai. Any other questions, please? If no other questions, there are a couple of hands raised. Chilla Reddy or anyone? Okay, if no other questions, see you tomorrow. Please join second demo session to work on EC2, that is a compute services. Thank you all. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.